Hey guys, Grady's mom here, and today I'm going to talk to you all about why the JJB Super Bee is my favorite JJB bag and probably JJB product. It didn't happen overnight. It took me a while, and I will explain all of that. But I just want to show you first the two Super Bees that I currently own. The first one is Royal Envy. As weird as it sounds, I think this is my favorite JJB item that I own. I have had this for a long time in JJB time, which for me is anything I've had JJB over a year is a long time. This is my Royal Envy, and it has the gorgeous Envy lining, like that. And then this is my newer to me, Super Bee in Pixie Dust, which I think is a really, really beautiful color, especially for winter. And I am a sucker for blues in general. I don't know if that happened when I had a boy, but I just tend to like prints with blue or blue prints. So yeah, these are the two Super Bees that I have, and I'm just going to talk about why this is my favorite JJB bag. Okay guys, so those who are not familiar with my JJB obsession, or those who haven't watched my packing videos because it's maybe irrelevant to you or just something you're not interested in, will probably not really get this video. But those who have been following me for a long time, back in my packing video days, know that I have tried mostly all of the JJB bags. I've given almost every single one a shot with the exception of a few. When I first discovered JJB in general, I think my son was about 15 or 16 months old. So at that time, I was just starting to transition over to more of the toddler stage where I didn't need as much. If I had discovered JJB maybe while I was pregnant, I would definitely recommend for myself, if I could tell myself something, I would recommend myself a BFF for when I was pregnant, when my son was, just born. The BFF was my go-to bag back when my son was young and when I first discovered JJB, because I needed a lot more stuff that I need now. My son is 3 now, so I really don't even carry a diaper bag at all anymore, except, well, my son's in school all week, so I don't use a diaper bag during the week. I really only use a diaper bag on the weekend, and sometimes I don't even use a diaper bag then. Now I find I can just throw a large set piece in my handbag with diapers, wipes, a changing pad in one, and then I might just throw a few snacks and a drink in my handbag. So I really don't use a diaper bag on a regular basis at all anymore. I started really loving the Super Bee about a year ago, last year. I used a Super Bee probably almost every day last summer because we were always at the pool, the splash pad, the bouncy house, the park, and it's perfect for my needs. I'm not saying the Super Bee is going to work for everybody's needs. It is a large bag. As you guys saw, it's not a tiny bag. First, I want to talk about the reasons why this is my favorite style bag and why I love it so much. The first thing is, I love that when you are not using your Super Bee, they do not take up room. When I'm not using it, I fold them. There's sort of 2 seams down the middle. You girls who know the Super Bee know what I'm talking about. I sort of fold it on those seams. I tuck the handles down. I don't even know if you guys can see this, but I'm winging it. And then I just fold it up like this. So it's about this big. It folds nice and flat. I find that even in storage for a long time, several months, you can unfold it and it doesn't look like a hot mess. These 2 bags were actually folded for the past month. I haven't used them since we took our New York trip for Christmas. They just store really well. They don't look, all like wrinkly and beat up like they've been sitting in a bag or a closet for a year, even if they might have been. They're really light. Some bags, even when they're empty, they're heavy. Even the BFF I found completely empty. was heavier than what you thought it would be for how small it is. These bags are light as a feather, but yet very durable. I love the length of the straps. A lot of moms use the crossbody strap, or the messenger strap, excuse me, that can attach right on these little loops. I have nothing against it. I just personally, I don't need that. These straps work perfectly for me. The length, guys, I am broad shoulder, so I am not what you would say a petite person. I have no problem at all with the length. It doesn't feel cramped, even when these bags are full. It doesn't feel cramped. I don't like when things feel kind of tight in my armpit area, if that makes sense. I like how low it sits. It's just, the handle just works really well for me, and I'm about average size. I think somebody even smaller than me, or somebody taller, larger than me, bigger build than me, smaller build than me, I think the length is really, really good. I think JJB really got the length spot on these bags. I also like how they zip. I like that they zip in general, and I like that you can fold the sides down to be able to kind of get in there easier. I just really, really love these. They're really a no frill bag. There's not all kinds of things going on inside. It's just sort of a big tote bag with the two big huge mesh pockets in the back. I have no idea if you guys can see this or not. And then one smaller zipper compartment, and then the back has the snap pocket like this, and the front has the zippered pocket in the middle, and then two longer pockets, which I can put my whole hand. I have large hands. I can put my whole hand in there. I put a drink for myself, a drink for my son. In the zippered part here, I usually will put my phone, my keys, anything important goes in the zipper part. I love how well they wash you can throw them right in your laundry and wash them. I've washed all my JJB bags. These are extremely easy. Another thing I love about these is most of us know you don't put your JJB in the dryer. Big no-no. I'm sure there are people who have. I personally wouldn't. These air dry much quicker than a Be Prepared, a BFF, a more structured bag like a Be Right Back. These air dry extremely fast compared to those other bags, which can take a couple days. So that's what I really like. You can wash it, you can air dry it overnight, and usually 9 times out of 10 it's going to be dry in the morning. Again, love the fact that they don't take up any space. I have even rolled these up and put them inside of a Be Quick. I mean, they get really small. But the main thing I love about the Super Be is, for me, not for everybody, is it's a universal bag. I can use this when my son is completely grown up. We don't need any diapers, any toys. When he's completely grown, I will still use these bags for a lot of things. I've used them to travel, both road trips where we drove in the car only, and also where we flew on a plane. I've used them for both options. I have used these for outings to the park, the bouncy house, the splash pad, the pool. They fit towels. I mean, really, sky is the limit with these bags. I have used them for all different things. They're so universal to me, which is honestly why I think I just completely fell in love with them. Another thing I want to show you guys in just a minute is how well, in my opinion, that they hang on a stroller bar. Whenever I go to the mall, with my son, obviously. Without my son, I would just take a handbag. I always bring a Super Be to the mall when I go with my son, because my son does not like to sit in a stroller. And he is at the age where if he is not in the stroller, he will run away. He does not listen when you say, stop and wait for mommy. He's out. So not everyone's child is like that. Some kids are way worse than that. Some kids just sit in their stroller and behave. My son does not just want to sit in the stroller and behave. He needs a lot of things to keep him stimulated and interested and engaged to be able to sit in the stroller so I can get what I need to get and get out. So therefore, I need the big bag for the mall. In this bag, when I go to the mall, for example, I would take, even to Target, any place where I need to take my son in a stroller, not a cart, I would take a Super Be, and I would need to take the iPad Definitely snacks and drinks, my personal things like my keys, my wallet, my cell phone. And my son has his special blankie. We need blankie to be able to go to the mall. Because if we don't have blankie at the mall, we're not going to the mall. I have gone to the mall before without blankie, and I've learned my lesson. So we really don't leave home without blankie when we're using the stroller. For some reason, between him having his blanket, his iPad, some snacks, it can give me that hour, maybe two, that I need in the mall to get what I need to get and get out, and then not have the headache of him being miserable in the stroller trying to get out. You moms know that have 3-year-olds. 3 years old is a tough age. I think it should be the terrible 3s and not the terrible 2s. So yeah, sorry about the long rant. I just wanted to really express to you guys how much I love this style bag. It's just, to me, it's a mindless bag where somebody could call you out of the blue and say, hey, I'm going to the beach today. Do you want to join us? And just out of the blue, you could just throw everything you need in here mindlessly and go. There's not really too much organization. It would just be how you organize. If you use pouches, fuel cells, quicks, all of those things, you can configure sort of like Tetris to make it work for you. Me personally, I just throw some towels in if I'm going to the beach or the pool, throw some towels, some sunscreen, some snacks if it's a cooler, my drinks. It's just the perfect size. So now I want to show you guys in a separate clip how it looks when it's on my stroller bar. I use the Petunia Pickle Bottom stroller clips. I don't like the JJB ones. So I just want to show you now how well it hangs on my stroller bar, and then end of my rant. I hope that this helped anybody who is on the fence about trying a Super B, or maybe you have a Super B and you can't make it work for you. I definitely think you should give it a shot. Again, if you're about ready to give up, try it packed without pouches, try it packed with pouches. Use your imagination and see if there's maybe other places you could use this bag that you wouldn't have normally given a chance. And that is it. So that is my rant on the Super B. I love it. I will never get rid of these bags. I still, to this day, miss my early sunrise Super B that I once had. I wish I never sold it. But that is my rant, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for seeing how it looks on the stroller, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay, guys, so I have my Super B hanging on my Petunia Pickle Bottom stroller clips. Actually, this one is barely hanging by a thread, but you just clip it on there, but you would actually want to get this in the loop. I just wasn't paying attention and had a mom brain moment. So more like this one. You'd want it on the actual hook. And I just put a blanket in there just for effect of showing when the bag is more full. And this is what it looks like. I have, I would say, I don't know, a medium-sized stroller. It is the Juvie Scooter stroller, which for those who are familiar with the Britax is it the B Agile? Yeah, the B Agile. It's about the same size. It does have a bigger basket on the bottom, but it is about the same size and concept of the B Agile. So hopefully that helps if you're not familiar with the Juvie scooter stroller. And this is just what it looks like kind of on a side view. It doesn't look insanely huge, but like I said, when I go to the mall or someplace where my son is going to be in the stroller, I personally need a lot of things. So this is just what works for me. I really love how it hangs. I love that it's accessible. The zipper, you know, when you're in the mall and you have a million things going on, the last thing you want to do is have to go through 19 different zippers and pockets to find what you need. So just the way it sits like that, it's super easy for me to just unzip it, get what I need. The front pockets are really accessible, especially if I need to grab a drink or my cell phone or something, which is usually in this zippered pocket. I just love this bag, guys. I think you guys might have gotten the point by now how much I love the Super B. So I hope this video helped you guys, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.